Hi guys, well here we are again doing another one. I'm chuckling because we were kind of talking between ourselves, and sometimes we forget which button on the camera we're going to push for power. So.
Yeah, we definitely are not professionals. Sometimes we hit the power button when we're supposed to hit the record button.
Anyway, what this video is going to be about, we've got requests, several requests lately from, we got a request from Sydney Miller and from Tom Bryan and from Kevin Williams and others as well, about putting colors on our letters, both inset letters and outset letters. Now we made a video some time ago, video number 34, where we did in fact put colors on letters, but we didn't really show how we did it. We just showed it as we got it done. And on that video, I had a colored pen that I put letters or put color on a desk sign. And that reminds me, several of our people have told us that they're now using the Marsh ink pens now. Of course, we use the Marsh ink colored cans that we spray. We've never used the ink pens, but we understand now that Marsh makes ink pens. So we might make a video on that. We're going to get some of them and maybe see how they work out.
Yeah, if you go on the Facebook page, guys, a lot of the Facebook groups are showing those, okay. And they really do some neat things.
If any of you guys are on Facebook, and I know a lot of you are, check out the stuff on the Marsh ink pens, and you may find that they do a nice job for you. Now I'm going to do two signs today. This one is a rainbow, and I'm going to use 4 colors on this, just like a rainbow. And then I'm going to use another one. This is inset letters. This first one is all outset letters. This one is all inset letters, and I'm going to use just 2 colors on this. I'm going to use red on the bottom, yellow on the top, and you'll see how they blend together. And that's about all I wanted to do to introduce this. I'm going to stand up when I do this so you can get a better idea of what I'm doing. So, am I forgetting to mention anything, son?
No, go for it.
All right.
Get right into it.
All right.
I'll follow you as you're going along here.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this Lazy Susan that I made. If I can get out from behind this chair.
Don't trip on the chair.
Yeah, I made this Lazy Susan months ago, and I've used it for hundreds of signs. It takes about 10 or 15 minutes to put something like this together. So. And these are just those little carpet strips that you've seen me use before. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with a blue on this rainbow sign. I'm going to turn it so that it's facing me. And I'll show you, I'm going to shake each one of these up for 10 or 15 seconds. He's already been shook up. And I'm going to go up.
I'll help you out.
That's all right, I can get it done. I'm going to test spray this.
Making too much noise, sorry.
Yeah, you're making too much noise. But then you've been doing that since you were born.
I'll just stay behind the camera.
I'm gonna test this on the, just make sure it's spraying on the, I'll test it on this paper. And so all I'm gonna do on this, you got this in focus? Son?
I do.
All I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make a spray across the bottom of that. That's it for the blue. I turn that upside down, clear it. And these inks will go over each other, so you don't have to worry about being real precise with them. And the reason I clear each one of these after each use is if you don't, then the time is going to come that you're going to want to go reach a can of ink and the darn thing don't spray it. So it's pretty important if you always clear your nozzle when you're done spraying. Takes a few extra seconds right here, right now, but you find in the long run that it's going to be worth it. Now this color, of course, is just going to be in the background. And what we're going to do is after we get done spraying these, we're going to leave these set until they dry. This gives you an idea of how I've done it. Does that show up good on the?
Sure does,
Okay.
yeah.
That's how I've done it. Now, once I get it sprayed and get it dried, then I'm going to come back and sand it. But we're going to be off camera for just a minute till these dry, and then I'm going to set up and I'm going to come back and we're going to sand them off. So now this is a little different. These are inset letters. So I'm going to spray this just a little bit heavier, a little bit more. You just, you know, once you start doing this, you kind of have to get used to how you want to do it. And I don't know if you've noticed, but when I'm done with the ink, I always set it upside down, or I try to.
Why is that, Dad?
Well, it's just, it keeps the thing from fogging up, and it keeps all the sediment from falling down at the bottom and not blending again when you get ready to spray it.
So we learned that actually from the people that make Marsh ink.
Yeah.
They said when you store your ink, guys, when you're not using it, you know, every day, store it upside down on its cap, just like Dad has done there.
Yeah,
in case you guys are brand new to this.
Yeah, even when we store this stuff, we usually store it in the refrigerator because if it gets too hot, like in the summertime out here in the Arizona desert, it has a tendency to kind of atomize as it comes out, and it comes out like dust. So, but anyway, this is the second coat that I'm putting on here now, and this is a yellow. And because these are just 2 sprays of inset, I spray it a little bit heavier than when I was spraying that rainbow. But now we've got that one done, and you'll see how this looks. Once these dry, I'm gonna set up off camera. I'm gonna set up and sand these off. Set up the sanding operation. Then I'm gonna come back and sand them off. So we'll shut it down for now and be right back. Okay, we're back. We got these 2 signs now. We're going to sand them off, and we've got two sanding operations. This is with an 80 grit, 80 grit belt. Isn't that what it is?
The rough one actually is a 40 to 50 grit.
40 to 50, and then
the
fine one is a.
Right. So you want to sand with the grain both ways when you're doing the rough sand and the fine sand. You only sand cross grain on the back of the sign. Right.
Yeah, so this is going to be with the grain. And this is the rough sand. Sometimes with these little sanding belts, these little 6 by 14 sanders, you have to be a little careful. It just takes a little practice. There's nothing difficult about it. And this little sanding setup I've got here is strictly portable. You can put this on almost any bench that you want to. If I were doing the back of this, since this is just a scrap sign, it doesn't matter, but if I were doing the back of it, I'd be going cross grain. Because I'm doing the front of it, I'm going to take most of what I want off of there. You can see that. I'm going to take most of it off. Leave a little bit on there, it doesn't matter. I'll take that off with the finish sand. Turn that around so I can get this outer edge a little bit better. These boards that I'm using now are just pretty scrap boards. So, and this was just for this video. Now I'm going to do the finish sand. I'm just gonna let that sit there while I do this one, and then I'll show you when we blow them off. I'll show you what they look like. Now these aren't as perfect as they might be if I were doing them now. I'll show you what these look like when we blow them off. We're gonna use a little overkill on this blower. I've got one of these electric brooms. I don't have my compressor set up. But watch this. You ready, son?
Yeah, I'll do it.
That's a little overkill. But now you can see on this red and yellow.
Very nice.
See how that comes out? Kind of sort of like a flame effect. It really looks nice when you do that on the sign. Now you'll see that color even come out even more once I spray these clear. And you can see the rainbow here.
Yeah.
Now the colors are a little bit dull, but you'll see now when I spray them with the clear, it'll bring that color out. Now I'm not going to set up my my Lazy Susan. I'm just going to use this. This is Krylon Max Clear.
Yeah, the crystal clear.
Have you got that?
Got it.
Okay.
And that's the same stuff we normally use, guys. You can use a Helmsman spar varnish too, but this stuff works pretty good.
Yeah. Now, normally I'd have my Lazy Susan. I'd have these out there and you'll see once I get these sprayed, I'll turn them up so you can take a good look at them. I'll do them from both directions. And always keep your can moving. That's something my son teaches you on the videos. Always keep your can moving so that you don't have a chance to, or whatever finish you're putting on, it doesn't have a chance to puddle up. If you stop somewhere in the middle of the sign, then you get a puddle of whatever you're using, and you just don't want to do that. Now you'll see on this rainbow one, when I turn it around, if I had to do that all over again before I spray it, I probably would go back and put a little bit more red in there. Can you see that?
Uh-huh.
You see the red doesn't show up quite as much as I'd like it to, so you just kind of have to experiment with it and see what works well for you. So that's the rainbow. And you can see how that clear brings out the color.
Yeah, it really makes it pop.
And on this flame, on this Bonanza, same thing. It looked good before, but with that clear on it, it looks even better now.
Yeah.
So that's what this video was all about, is just to show you how we use the color, how we get it into those signs, both in inset and outset letters, and exactly how we do it. Now you can develop your own way to do it, and like we mentioned before, you can get that ink in pens now. So that's what this video is all about, and we'll see you down the road. We're going to make a couple more, and we'll see you down the road when we post them. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Old Dave 100. Once you subscribe, then every time we post a new video, you'll be notified of it. And send in suggestions. If you have suggestions about something that you'd like to see us do on video, send those suggestions in. We're more than happy to look at them. If it's something we can do and we think will be of help to other people, we're going to put it on a video. Thanks a lot, guys.
Good job, Dad.